Oh, hi everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I've got a really exciting open house. We are venturing outside of the city today to show you a resort type property. Actually, it's year-round living out in Little Bow. It is about an hour and a half south of Calgary. It is a super convenient location for a weekend getaway and actually offers year-round living out there as well. And this home is set up perfectly for year-round living. It's a great getaway, and I'm going to show you a little bit of some of the lifestyle that you'll enjoy out there. And so I'm going to actually bring up a video, and I want to show you some of what I'm talking about. And so this is actually, I'm doing a virtual open house, by the way. I'm at my home office. I'm actually not out at Little Bow, but I've got the great tools. I've got some virtual tours. I'm going to use a virtual 3D walkthrough to walk you through the home. And I'm going to start off with showing you where we are. And so this is out in Vulcan County. There's a great lake out here. There's some boating, fishing, and this is at one end of the area of the community. There's a little marina here. There is a boat launch. You can see the gravel area here. It was actually quite quiet when I went out and took this video for you. But it shows you the amenities there. I'm going to get a little closer into where the marina is, and you can see where, you could bring your boat, you could drop it off at the boat launch, and then you can, of course, use the lake, get out there for a beautiful afternoon, and it is an incredible setting. Of course, as the weather gets a little nicer in the summertime, this is exactly what we want to be doing on the weekends. And of course, one of the things that people in Alberta are challenged with right now is finding a way to get away. Of course, there's, some, dirty looks when we cross the borders, and, the option to go camping and things is limited. So having great places to go to on the weekends in our province is amazing. And it's quite a peaceful, nice little spot. So I'm now actually taking us down the road towards this cottage property. And you can see a little bit of a sense of the community here as we head down this little road. And so we are just past the stop sign, a few houses on the left, and that is going to be where we're at. I'm actually going to show you where that house is, but then I'm going to take you right past, and I'm going to take you out to a nice little meadow area. And as we go past this, as we go past this little spot, we're going to So this is the meadow area that I was talking about, and there's a little bit of a beach area to the left as we go through this meadow area. It's quite a nice green space. There's homes actually that back onto this green space. There's some pathways. It's a pretty quiet community out here, which I think that's what people are looking for on the weekends, is a little peace and quiet. Nice little spot to hang out and, throw a ball around, or just, a little space to run. And just as we look over on the right-hand side there's a little bit of an opening. There's a bit of a beach area over there. I actually had a walk out there. It was quite pretty. Here's the spot there. You can see the windmills across the path. There's a little bit of a beach spot, and actually quite shallow to walk out into the water there. The exciting part is I'm going to actually take you through the home in a minute. I wanted to have a full picture of where we are situated so that you have a feeling of what's around you as I take you through the home. And I'm going to use a 3D virtual tour to do that. And so I think let's do that. Just give me a second here. I'm going to take you through. Just give me a second. I'm using my virtual tour, so just bear with me here. Okay. Here's the 3D virtual tour. I'm going to take this, I'm going to go full screen here for you so that I can show you how this works. And so we've got a 3D tour. You'll notice I'm able to actually take you through the home as though you were in the home. And by the way, if you're watching this, you'll be able to see a link in the open house post here. You can click that link and you'll be able to access the exact same tour. You'll be able to go through it at your own pace. If you do want to go through it later, maybe review it as you see some of your favorite aspects of the home, you can go through it at your own pace, and you know, or as you digest it, you can look through it again. Okay, so we do these 3D tours for all of our homes. It's a great way, particularly during these COVID times where, you know, sometimes it's harder to get through properties, and, you know, we want to minimize contact as much as possible. It makes it a lot easier for you to come through a home. If you do like what you see, we can arrange a viewing of the home as well. This is a little sunroom, so I walked us from the front door right to the back so you could see the views. When I first came out to this property and took pictures, we had deer out the window, and there's deer out here quite often, which is quite neat. And you can see this sunroom has a nice vaulted ceiling, the wood rafters, ceiling fan, wood floor. One of the things you'll see in this 3D tour is that you can actually sneak out right to the backyard by clicking that 360, and you can see what the view looks like back here. Okay, you've got a nice deck, you've got AC, and then you can just click this little walking man here, and that will allow you to get back into the house. Okay, so let's go back into the main living area, and we'll just click our way through here. You can see the flooring in this home has been updated. That is a vinyl plank floor, freshly painted, white trim. We've still got a bit of an older style kitchen, but it's in great shape, really well maintained, and you've got vinyl windows, black appliances, and let's take you through to the bedroom area. Again, we've got vinyl plank all the way through this level. There's the door to the garage. It's actually a really nice garage. And then there's the stairwell to the basement, a little bit of a sunken landing. And there's a bedroom here on the left. Okay. You've got a nice closet there with bifolds, a nice sized window, ceiling fan in here. And let's head back to the hallway here. There's another bathroom out here. It's actually a pretty good sized bathroom, and then you've got a master ensuite that has been newly renovated. By the way, the master ensuite has been updated again. Like I said, all this vinyl plank flooring has been updated. You've got a 4-piece bath in there. Okay, and here's the master. We've got a queen size bed. We've got a double, I can't see in the closet there, but it is a nice walk-in closet. Okay. And then we've got actually a lot of space here. They don't have a lot of furniture in here, but really you could have a nice sized dresser over there or a sitting chair. And then here's the updated ensuite bathroom. So we've got subway tile. We've got the vinyl plank flooring through here. Newer shower. Okay. It is perfectly set up for a family to enjoy a nice little weekend getaway. The vinyl plank makes it really easy to maintain, and I'm going to take you down to my favorite spot of the house. Actually, is the basement. This basement was renovated a number of years ago, but it was really nicely done. It has a different feel to the basement than the upper level. The upper level is a little more contemporary with the grays and whites. This is a little warmer with the browns. The railing is fantastic, really nice railing. The carpet down here is a pattern style carpet. I like it. It's still very comfortable, and you can see the wood doors down here. Again, has a bit of more of a cabin feel down here versus upstairs, and I actually really like it. They've got a games area here with the pool table, and we've got another 3-piece bathroom. Okay. And by the way, if you're watching and you want to drop us a comment, let us know what you think of the open house. If there's something that you want to see or maybe ask a question, I might be able to answer it. I'll try and do that right now during the open house. And if I miss you, I'm going to answer any questions afterwards. But feel free to drop us a note. Give us a thumbs up if you like the open house. And if you know someone looking for lake property or just even curious, maybe share, tag it. Our sellers would love that. We've got it's a mechanical room, but you've got your laundry in here. Nothing too special in here other than you've got a little storage, which is always nice to know that you have storage. You've got some double door closet there and a nice family room, corner fireplace. You can see the ceiling texture down here is knockdown ceiling. You've got LED pot lights and a nice bedroom. You don't have 2 bedrooms down here, but I'm glad that there's only one and that it's super sized. Really has some flexibility for you to really spoil a guest with all the space down here, but you could also probably shove a whole family in here if you needed to. You've got the bunk beds and a nice queen size bed, and you're still not stuck for space. You've got a nice sized window here. It's actually quite nice and bright. You've got the knockdown ceiling in here again, the nice double door closet, and that takes you through the whole property. And we can head on upstairs. Again, if you have some comments, drop us a note. I want to hear what you guys think of this house. Hopefully you enjoyed kind of doing the virtual tour kind of style walkthrough of this house. If you have some questions, I don't have our mortgage partner here with us today, but if you have some questions about what financing could look like on a recreational property, drop us a note again. Or even send me a private comment if it's something maybe a little more particular to your own situation. Like I said, there is a garage there. It's actually a really spacious garage. It's finished with plywood or OSB on the walls, which is great for screwing in your shelving or tools or whatever you might want to mount on the walls. I really like it when a garage is finished that way. And I think you'll agree this home's been updated really nicely. And if you have more questions about the area of being out in this, I thought I had a little map. I don't know where it went. I was going to show you a map of the area, but did I? Anyways, I must have lost that screen. I was going to show you a map of the area, but it's quite a nice little cottage community. This home backs onto green space, like I said, and it's really close to that beach and meadow area. I'm just going to take this off the screen really quickly. You guys couldn't see me. I was kind of hiding there while I was chatting through the tour, but I do want to just bear with me. I'm going to try and show you guys that tour again of the lake area. And so I'll bring this up on full screen. And I'm going to share my screen here. So, okay, you guys can see that. Hopefully I didn't lose any of you guys while I was fumbling through there. But I wanted to show you guys again, for the people that just tuned in and watched me take you through the home, I want to show you where we are. And so again, here's the setting out at Little Bow Resort. It is a great lake. It's an hour and a half south of the city. There's boating, there's some fishing out there, and this is the one area of the community where you've got the marina, you've got a boat launch out here, and yeah, it's a super easy commute. We popped down here to take some photos and some video and kind of update a few things last week. And, you know, it was a little less than an hour and a half, I think, to get out there. And we went out there when there wasn't a lot of traffic. But what a great idea to have a nice close commute, especially when it's hard to go to BC. It's hard to get camp spots these days, and you still want to have that weekend getaway or even the year-round getaway. This is a year-round home. It's a year-round community. And so here's the marina area. There's no boats here right now, but there could be. And that's the little boat launch just to the left there. This is where we would go down this pathway to get to this home. This is a gravel road. You can see, you get a little bit of a feel for the community. You've got, other cottage homes. There are a couple of bigger homes in the area, but most of them are actually quite similar in size to this property. A lot of these are second homes for people. One of the things I really enjoyed, and even just walking around the community, is it's quite friendly. As we were headed towards the lake to take some photos and things, ran into a couple people, and certainly it was, good morning, good morning. It was very friendly, and I think that's kind of the feel of living in this kind of area. And we're just turning around right in front of this property. This is the home that we've got on tour today. It's a bungalow, the attached garage, but I'm going to take you all the way down to the Meadow area, just straight ahead. You can actually see, this is actually the back of the property. There's a fire pit. This is the back of the property still, so there's a bit of a green space out there. And like I said earlier, there were deer out here the first time I came to the property, and I think there's deer out here quite frequently, which is quite nice. So this is the pathway to the lake. This is right at the end of the street. There's a pathway between a couple of houses, and then there's this beautiful meadow here. Lots of green space. And then you can see the lake through the trees there. We're going to make our way all the way over to the lake, and I'm going to show you there's a bit of a sandy beach over there. While you guys are watching, feel free to drop us a comment. I see a few people that are watching. Drop me a note. Let me know what you think. Send us a thumbs up. Send us a heart. We want to know that you're enjoying this open house. Our clients love to, hear that you're sharing the feed. Let us know if there's some people maybe that you think are looking for vacation property. Share, tag them. That would be amazing. And we're going to work our way across this meadow. Here is the beach area, and you can see the windmills across. You can bit of a sandy area here, and actually this water is quite shallow to walk out into the water. It's very clean sand. You can actually see the surface there if you look closely. Like the water, the sand in the water is quite clean to walk into. And there's a little bit of a swinging rope there off that tree. There's my wife Janet. She came out there with us as we were taking photos. And isn't it a beautiful setting? I could definitely handle getting away as the sun starts to come out. I know we've had a couple of rainy days, but trust me, there's some real hot days coming ahead, and you're gonna wish you had a place like this to go to. So that is it. I hope you really enjoyed that open house. I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to let you guys get back to your Saturday. Good thing is when we're done this open house, you can watch it again. It is going to be on replay. You can just replay it. You can check it out. Check out the link below. It's got a link to that virtual tour that we were using, and it's got a link to the property details, and you'll want to check that out. It's priced at $4,099. It's great value for a home that's been maintained and renovated like this. If you do, again, have some questions after the open house, drop us a note, and we'd love to get back to you and maybe help you pursue this property. And thanks again for watching. Have an amazing weekend.